In ancient times, in a land where music was the language of the soul, lived a harpist whose melodies could stir life itself. When his fingers touched the strings, magic flowed from his hands. His voice could soar above mountains or whisper the gentlest lullabies. People said even elephants would take flight upon hearing his songs. No celebration was complete without him. Every feast, wedding, and noble gathering sought his art. When he played, the world paused to listen. His music made the sad forget sorrows, the tired dance with vigor, and the troubled find peace. Hearts fluttered at his voice as he wove dreams with melodies, creating worlds of wonder. Reality seemed to bend to his will, transporting listeners to realms of pure joy. The harpist lived in a whirlwind of music and dance, appreciation and admiration. Gold flowed freely, and praise was his daily bread. Most cherished were his invitations to Sufi ceremonies, where his music touched the divine. In solitude, he would dance with pure joy in his chamber or play among trees and birds in his garden. His path to mastery had been paved with endless nights studying ancient musical texts and countless hours perfecting each note until his fingers bled. Such devotion had transformed him into the finest harpist the land had ever known. Time passed swiftly. One day, the harpist realized age had crept upon him like a silent shadow. His magnificent voice had grown weak, his nimble fingers stiff and unwilling. The change in fortunes was swift and cruel. Doors began to close, invitations ceased, and those who once praised him now turned away. At 70, bent with time, he found himself alone and impoverished. His voice, once compared to angels' songs, reminded him of braying donkeys. When he performed, people either dismissed him harshly or walked away. One day, heart heavy with lost glory, the old harpist took his instrument to the city's outskirts. By a flowing river, beneath an ancient tree, he sat watching the water. As the breeze played across his harp strings, he heard something new. The strings came alive, blending with the river's song and birds' chorus to create an unprecedented symphony. For the first time, the harpist truly listened, not to entertain, but to experience pure sound. The rushing water, rustling leaves, singing birds, and his harp's gentle humming combined into a song that spoke to his soul. He understood that music wasn't just entertainment but the language of existence itself. As he sat in wonder, fish emerged from the river, each carrying a pearl in its mouth. They left these gifts before him, marking the end of his material poverty. But the harpist had found greater wealth, the secret song running through creation. He never performed for crowds again. Instead, he returned daily to the river, listening to nature's eternal symphony. In his final years, his face shone with inner peace. The man who once made elephants dance had learned to be still and listen to creation itself. His story reminds us that our greatest achievements might come not from what we do, but from what we learn when we finally become quiet enough to listen.